NBA. You know what I'm talking about right here, what's going on. And is it just you or me? Is this me or you? Or is it just seem like there's a lot more lawsuits all of a sudden? I'm not sure it's got to do like I really don't want to go this far. But what I'm gonna say is, making sure is what's going on with Diddy attracting more people to get more lawsuits. I'm here, we're gonna talk about Drake suing Drake is suing Kendrick's label. Like, what do y'all really think about it? Do you really think it's just coincidental going on? I'm not gonna. I'm not saying he and Diddy were best friends and all this other stuff, 100%. They couldn't, they was always together every single day, or I don't know exactly how long, partying, not things of that nature though, but this reminds me of LeBron's situation. LeBron missed a day or some days out of NBA. Everybody think he had a Diddy trial. There's some other CEOs that was missing days too. They quit their job, retired at the same time. Maybe lawsuits going on and this and that. People saying certain things about them. So, like, I'm even so. What is going on with Drake, with other artists, with certain things not being that out, but I said with Nikki, well, I'm very surprised on that's to me, but yeah, so it's one of those things where, like, to go and sue another man's label, like his boss was the reason why he made this track or whatever. Like his boss forced him to go and make a song that he didn't like, or he want to go and it's crazy at his age, at his level of success that we see it as or whatever. So I don't know what kind of situation he's going. Is he going through lawsuits himself? Feel me? Or is it just have to do with the Diddy trial type of stuff right there too, where people maybe, I'm not gonna say that everybody was like 100% involved, right? What I am gonna say is that, and I don't even want to say that it might just be that, like, simple that a lot of these people, they're not meeting together too much after 2020. I'm not gonna say not too much. What are people even making their money on or about? Is what I really want to say. Like, was most of their money from, like, working with other artists? That is, to be on a certain platform? Was it just performing on shows? Was it just you the business owner, OVO, this and that? I hear there's like a billionaire and then not, or whatever, because you're not in charge of the company no more. So there's just a lot more things going on too. I'm not gonna say nothing. Like I said, for me, I remember Nikki was with Lil Wayne, and I'm just saying, I'm not gonna say nothing. Right? This is somebody I don't hear too much bad things about, so this is why I feel a little bit more of a need to speak about the situation, or to kind of put more in the perspective that on what is going on. To me, it's very sad for another, and that's a shame too, though, to be honest. Like, another grown man, millionaire, or whatever, it had to do that stupid so low. And to me, this is an opening a can of worms right here. What's really going on all these years? What people really doing? What people really wasn't? Who's involved? Who's not involved? You gonna be that low just because of certain lyrics or whatever on a song that, like, my goodness. Like, they make people from, they make Joe Budden and all these other people look like the most amazing people on earth, because they didn't put a lawsuit on a diss track. They just made another song back, and it went just like that. He forgot about it, started focusing on his podcast, did what he had to do. Like, to me, that's insane. That's crazy. Right? And then, sadly, like I said, the way he, from what I see, deal with others and seemed to be great. The fact that he was being, for a long period of time, focused on him doing his style, being creative, or working with whatever artist he wanted to work with, doing, you know what I mean, you would say boss, doing things like his own time, his own way, moving how you moving to what's going on now. Yeah, that's a complete 360 right there. That 360, that's like a 180. Complete 180 at 100 miles per hour, almost type of thing. It's like, wow, what is really going on? What is really not? What I'm saying with that man. Outside of that, like people saying that you stealing from them, things like that. You owe them, you stole lyrics. You know what I mean? All these ghostwriters, things of that nature. Now, he could be having problems because of that. Silent lawsuits going on, nobody knows about. That I've been hearing that happening on, or this and that, or him getting stuff stolen from him. But he don't look like the type of guy that's gonna be talking crazy to nobody, or talking, outside of his persona in the rap game or whatever. Though, you feel me? He don't seem like that type of person. Like, he not too much. I think he had Kanye or something like that. Not them as I know, but we've seen that he didn't pull up back with a gun and nothing like that. He didn't pull up on nobody crazy, and you know what I mean. That night went off. You know what I'm saying? No shootout, no. So based on that, like if you can put who you thought he was, who you think or who you thought Drake was. And matter of fact, let's say neither. I mean, you got him flicking to the right, everything's good, whatever. Now, is it on neutral for you? Is it on bad? And all the way to the left? Is it in the middle? Is it? I want y'all to let me know in the comment section what y'all think about that. I think that's crazy right there. That somebody like that. All the millions, he worked with all types of people, artists. He's kind of like an R&B guy sometimes. He was. and he wasn't, and so it's like I don't even know like where to put all the information that's been out, and that's like the worst thing you can ever do. That lawsuit wouldn't have just affected if he would have won. From what I hear, it seems like it would have affected the whole industry. Like somebody already made a major lawsuit that you can't sample music from somebody else's track, whether it was a track from a very long time ago or whatever, though, one of your favorite songs or whatever, though, they had people scared to do a remix because of that. You had, for a little type, a little 1 minute sample, 30 seconds, you pay millions of dollars, and all this other stuff, though, for me, like it used to be like you gotta go work with this, or you want to do a remix, or you just hop on the track, and that's it, or you ask for it or whatever, and maybe I'll do a collection, or you can do one of mine, or whatever. Now, you got a certain amount of paperwork, you might have to bill somebody else, or you gotta pay somebody, and somebody else recreated it, and I think it was Roc Nation, I believe, like shoot somebody because of that, though, and shoot them back, and recreated the beat themselves. So things like that going on, though. Somebody might even make a beat by accident. You make so many beats or whatever, though, that sound kind of similar, and then they get into a problem. So, for him to be able to open these can of worms, I think it's fair that we can try to, if possible, see what is going on, and go from there on how to deal with the situation. It's very confusing for everybody. I think very sad to see him put in a position where he don't come nowhere near that lifestyle, and he gotta, on a song, try to, be like this and that, and try to be with people, and then how, this crazy industry that people's in, Kendrick Lamar as well, though, that he's out of that lifestyle, he's out of Compton or whatever, though, and he's forced to somebody with the means, with the capabilities, with the he's forced to be like very violent on the track with a man that's not really like that. But, I don't know backstory, what happened, what not. But this situation should have never happened anyway, is what I'm saying. So it's a sad or a shame for Drake. But when it comes down to Kendrick, I don't know what happened. I'm not gonna say nothing. But these are people that, to me, for many years at least, seem like more independent thinkers, more free. I ain't gonna say too much about Drake. I'm gonna say free thinkers in the sense that you can make a song with almost anybody, and it can cool. It can be for women, it can be for whatever it is. It ain't gotta all be like gangster. It ain't gotta all be this and that. Like, he was kind of like somebody different in the industry that could be respected and things like that. So he can put people on. He gives people opportunities. I ain't really hear too much bad things about him for many years. So for them to go from that to what's going on now is like, I don't know if it's something like a girl giving them the wrong idea, if it's a man, if it's like I don't really know what exactly is going on. But I think it's sad that you got to be put in that situation. Like Drake from Degrassi felt like he had to be put in that. When it comes down to lyrics and things like that, not being his, things like that, and I'm not too big of a fan right there, so I understand Kendrick got problems with that. Drake trained himself a certain way, and that seems crazy. I think it's crazy to Kendrick. It seems like he got from there. That'd be the thing too, though. Like, a lot of people, they might want to see somebody doing good. They might want to hang out with somebody. They from the hood. They from this and that. But it don't mean that person always gotta be like with you. Like that person always gotta be in the hood just to you can be closer to you, or you can be closer to culture, or just to make sure you ain't gonna be like one of these. I don't know. Like one of these people causing a lot of problems or whatever, though. Everybody got to jump in and do this and that. You don't know what's going on, lose the action. And I don't know what people have sometimes, though. Situation, whether they're in the industry or whether they're not in the industry. But what I am gonna say, really felt violated and you know how to handle the situation, and this was the only way. So that said, things is much deeper than what it looks like right here. Me, it's sad that somebody from this is like the tip of an iceberg of something, right here. You go from the grassy, kids show, whatever, though, happy, whatever. Now you're forced to be gangster. Now you're forced to put your life on, maybe put your life on the line, though, for something that it ain't really worth it. Lose your life, get other people to walk in them steps too, or whatever, though. Like, you gotta go 0 to 100. And like you to shoot some, I don't know what kind of money problems you gotta be having for that. But I don't know if it's another thing. You gotta be careful out here. The substances that people might be using or not. The time of day, somebody might have made a record at 2 or 3 in the morning, and this and that going on, and I'm just imagining, like, somebody had the worst day of their life, something like that happened, and it's a money situation, and a girl situation, and disrespect happened on top of that, and, I don't know, somebody, and his friends will do this and that, but this is why you gotta put, more of us gotta put God in our lives. We gotta be more into Him, His Spirit, in these last days and times. I'm gonna say though, I know Kendrick has made songs right here. He's like trying to talk to him and other situations and that. Calling others though for that. So praise is with him. Help him out. Just help him out. And help Drake out too. Even though I don't like what he did with lyrics, I really like it. To me, that's crazy though. And a lot of ghostwriters don't like him because he stole his stuff though. Some things might be like that. Some maybe situation did whatever though happened. But what I'm saying is, for him to go from where he went to that. Kendrick to where he is at now, though they each other's throat. They got all these different issues, and things could have went really south for the whole genre of hip hop itself. I see more AI involvement in the hip hop than any other. I didn't say involvement, but it's like more disputes. It seems like people might be showing this and that, or there's more AI involved. It seems like I don't know what's going on with the money in the hip hop or some of these executives because other issues and lawsuits going on. I'm gonna say it's not the make it all crazy, basically. There was no history behind it that led to that situation. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. I mean, it's sad though that both of these people don't have. They're like kind of the. I was used to say icon. They like what somebody would want in hip hop, whether it's independence, whether it's freedom. You can say freedom of the type of style they do. He's not a person that is like exactly like other artists is. Very similar. He's in his own lane. He likes that. That's cool though. He does his own thing though. Respect for that. So I feel like that is possible, should be, if possible, protected or put more in a different, we shouldn't be really, maybe impossible to skip trying to start a problem with that. We got a lot of other people, especially when I say it's good to start a problem against a problem with anybody, there's a lot more slimy, crazier people, companies or whatever that could have sued, or somebody could have been thinking about, doing something like that too. So it's like, that's another thing, they make it seem like they're doing this real big campaign and suing at these companies. Basically, like been like Diddy or something like that. They made Diddy look like a saint. That's what made me really put like you just say, really made me feel like putting a dart in a target type stuff. I really want to get this right and keep going until I do type stuff. I want to know what is going on in this industry right here. I already don't like what's going on with the Diddy situation and all that. I'm not a big fan. Okay, you say God bless and God help you, whatever the sentence. God is God, and I'd like to see him keep it like that too. That's all I want to say. Keep being in the Word of God, and I just use the Word of God at your convenience, and His belief and His hope, and what's it called, and against the same people God destroyed with these things that's going on in the industry, in the parties, and in the crazy lawsuits, sex trafficking or whatever. Though it's like somebody just been invited to the party, and now you forcibly bringing them, maybe putting them in a situation, whether by accident or not, where they got to defend for their life or things of that nature. Possibly they got to sign this, got to pay for lawyers too. You put other people, maybe I'm not saying you said something, but you snitched, quote unquote, or did it, or you did, but being put in a situation where you got to spend a certain thousands of dollars on a lawyer just because you got caught with something, and they want to bring them in the courtroom, and they got to try to get a lawyer to prove that they wasn't there, that they was there, they was here for a certain amount of time, and they got to leave, and and everybody else has ever been involved with any of these, whether it's a dancer, a producer, whatever, those now put on it was just one time in their whole life. And then it really have a connection, put them in that type of pressure, that type of situation, where they got to fight for their life and their money or whatever. Like, I think as and then use God just for a moment, bro. Like that's not like so big and whatever though. And it seemed like a real good Christian guy. Really, you know what I mean? Like, you ain't nothing about those type of things. Like, nothing about aggressiveness, not like never hurt somebody like that. And I don't think that's right to do with them, how they see you with God, and these things got to be put in perspective, better perspectives right here for the next decisions. Like,